where the mountains kiss the sky. I roam the ancient forests, where the wild things live and die. One day I met a ranger, wise with eyes of deepest gray. He saw my yearning spirit, and he had some words to say. He said, take this sword, young dreamer, forged in fires old and bright. It's a gift from ancient guardians to guide you through the night. With this blade you'll find your courage when the path is dark and long. In your hands it's not just metal, but the heart of nature's song. I grasped the hilt with reverence, felt the power in its weight. The steel was cold but comforting, like the touch of faded fate. He told me tales of rangers past who'd walked the trails unseen, protecting all that's wild and free in forests evergreen. He said, take this sword, young dreamer, forged in fires old and bright. It's a gift from ancient guardians to guide you through the night. With this blade you'll find your courage when the path is dark and long. In your hands it's not just metal, but the heart of nature's song. Through storms and battles, through shadows deep and wide, this sword will be your beacon, with the spirit as your guide. Feel the strength within the forest, hear the whispers in the wind. Let this gift remind you always where your true path does begin. Now I walk with newfound purpose, with the sword by my side, facing challenges with bravery, with the forest as my guide. In every swing there's history, in every clash a tale. With this ranger's sword I'll conquer, through each and every veil. He said, take this sword, young dreamer, forged in fires old and bright. It's a gift from ancient guardians to guide you through the night. With this blade you'll find your courage when the path is dark and long. In your hands it's not just metal, but the heart of nature's song. So here's to all the dreamers, to the ones who roam the land. May you find your own true courage, with the ranger's sword in hand. For in the heart of nature, where the wild spirits soar, he said, take this sword, young dreamer, forged in fires old and bright. It's a gift from ancient guardians to guide you through the night. With this blade you'll find your courage when the path is dark and long. In your hands it's not just metal, but the heart of nature's song.
Okay guys, I'm getting ready to go outside in just a second. Hope everyone's having a lovely, wonderful day. Okay, I'm just getting the last little bit of things set up. I've got I don't know, my Bluetooth messed up on me, so I'm going to try to see if I can get my other Bluetooth to work, which I have no idea where it's at, unfortunately, because my glasses are not working, and I can't reconnect if I do that. Make chat work in my ear the way I need it to. If it does, it'll be awesome. If not, then I will just be sucky at chat today, which happens. Sometimes I'm not good at chat. So if I'm not good at chat, guys, sorry. Let me verify. I'm gonna see if I've got chat working and got it so that it is repeating the way it is supposed to. I did a shout out to all of my friends on the interwebs to follow me on Rumble. I know most of you guys know that you have to sign in to comment. I get it, but I know most of you are never going to do that. So, okay. Testing TTS. Okay, cool. It's in my ear. That's what is most important. I can hear it. It's not ideal, but it's what I want it to be, so I can hear something. So I will be able to walk around, we'll be able to get things accomplished and handled, and I can hear chat, which is great, because then I don't have to worry about reading the screen as much. I'll be able to hear what you guys have to say. So let me jump over and make sure that I've done my shout out. Let's do a quick shout out to you guys real fast, guys. Guys, weak coffee is for the weak. And at Rumble, weak coffee has never been part of the mission. Guys, no filters, no fraud, no settling for mediocre, just 17.75 coffee. Guys, it's single origin, small farmed, hand picked, specially great coffee that stands for quality, free speech, and calling out the BS when it matters. Guys, forget stale mass-produced beans roasted just enough to hide that flavor. Guys, their dark roast, guys, it hits just like Trump's tariffs. Their medium roast, it is bold without the bitterness. And their mushroom coffee, guys, don't get me started on their mushroom coffee. It gives you real energy, lasting focus, and none, absolutely none of that synthetic garbage. Guys, for their K-Cups, their whole beans, their fresh ground coffee, guys, go to 1775coffee.com. Use the code STUDIO, which gets you 15% off. Guys, start your morning off with coffee that stands for something. And I don't want you guys to forget, every dollar you spend when you enter to win a Cybertruck or $30,000 in coffee, $30,000 in cash, which you could buy with coffee, I guess. You could buy coffee with it. Anyway, 1775 coffee. You guys have a wonderful day. Commercial over. Okay, friends, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for hanging out and checking that out for me. That was a good one. I enjoy that you guys are here. Let me just type in here, make sure one more time that I've got my chat working the way it should. Let's double check. Why did that not go through? How about this? Is the chat working? Because it is so quiet. Awesome. The chat is working in my ear, so we are good to go. So let's jump outside. Let's get this handled. Let's see what is going on. Wow, I've got a bunch of people. It's from Rumble. Welcome everybody from Rumble. Remember, guys, if you want to chat, you do have to absolutely sign in. Just because I sent you that link to click on, it doesn't mean you get to chat. You use that link, you come over here to Rumble, you click sign up. Not only does signing up help me, it makes me look cooler here on Rumble, which will help me get closer and closer to being able to be part of their partners. So thank you for clicking on the link. Thank you for coming. But how about you sign in so we can chat. Anyways, enough of the boring crap. Let's go out there and get everybody fed and all that stuff. So first off, let's look at current temperature it is 30 39 degrees, or 4C for those of you that do not follow freedom measurements. Because I know I've got some Canucks up there. I got a couple people from the faraway lands on the other side of the pond. But yeah, 4C or 39. Okay, we should be back. It should be uncrashed. You guys should be able to see the screen now. You guys should be able to see everything. Anyways, gray sky. Big fluffy gray clouds. It's not foggy or anything. We can still see all the gazillions of cell towers and all of the craziness. So it's a lot chillier than it was yesterday. I can't say it's a lot chillier. It is definitely chillier than it was yesterday. So I'm gonna go get the bunnies fed, the chickens fed. Kiwi is here hanging out. He says, I'd like some food as well, Doc. My daffodils are looking absolutely spectacular. These ones are great. These are a newer one that I didn't see so much last year. So we'll have to go in through. We're gonna have to document all of my daffodils. So right now I think I have 4 different types, maybe 5, because I've got these, I've got the wild fluffy daffodils as well. So I think I've got 5 different types of daffodils this year is what we have going on. So let's go get this handled. Let's go get everybody fed. Let's go, I think we're gonna go on a water run first. I think that's what we have to handle first. First, we gotta go deal with the water. We need to collect some water for everyone. It does make it easier when I go and I have water for everyone. So let's grab one of these water containers. They're both empty, so we're gonna fill them both up. And I see an issue that we're gonna probably have to address. The Mousers has found the feed container, which I was hoping that they wouldn't. I was hoping that the ceiling I have on it, the lid that I had on it is working, but it looks like the ducks had knocked off the lid. So we're going to have to probably address. I don't know if I'll address it on stream, but that is something we'll have to address. Anyways, today we were going to talk about something very awesome. And what is this awesome thing we're going to talk about today? Well, here, Southern West Virginia, actually all of West Virginia, the governor, which, you guys know I'm not a big fan of political people in either direction. I don't, bipartisan, I don't really care. As an anarchist, as a monarchist, they're all just corrupt sons of bitches. But every once in a while, they make a mistake and do something really good. And the good thing that they did now is they have just passed a bill that artificial food coloring, that means you're red 4, that means you're yellow 5, that means you're blue 1 and 2. All of that bullshit that we should not be putting into our body anyways, that is now banned from West Virginia. So starting in August of this year, you cannot put it in any of the school foods. And then starting in January 1st of 28, you will not be able to sell that. So what does that mean? It means either we don't have Skittles or they have to change the toxic gick that's in the Skittles. Now you might be saying, Doc, what do you mean toxic gick? We've been eating this bullshit forever and we're fine. Maybe, but my little brother, if my little brother eats red 40, one of the most common reds out there, if my little brother eats red 40, it will pop him right into a seizure. If I eat red 40, it gives me headaches. I don't feel as good when I do it. So the fact that there's a win, that for once, maybe a politician has looked out for us and has actually tried to help us, which is pretty cool because, when do politicians actually help people? They're just looking to put some money in their pockets. So I'm not sure how this is going to put money in any politician's pockets. This actually looks like this might be one of the few things that might benefit us as individuals. So we will see. I could be wrong. We know I am often, especially when we're talking about government, you know, thinking the government's here to help. You know, hey, I'm with the government. I'm here to help. That means run. Run, my friends. That means run. But this time the government maybe have done something good. Maybe. And that would be nice. I would like to see it. And you know, you guys know I'm not a big fan of government regulations. I don't like when the government tells you what you can and can't do, but I also don't like when corporations can just blatantly lie to us and feed us poison, toxic gick and say, you're fine, guys. It's just a little cancer. It's just a little cancer. No big deal. Just a little cancer. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just fine. So the fact that we finally, the government did what it's one job. The government has one job, and their one job is to protect you against the bad people. It's not supposed to make your life easier. It's just supposed to protect you from the bad people. Because, you know, bad people have more guns, have more badder things than you do. So maybe we'll see. So I'm very excited about that. Very excited. I actually want to see how this plays out. As someone who regularly attempts to avoid all the toxic gick anyways, as someone who tries to live as clean, I try to live as clean a lifestyle as I can, which is hard. Very hard. Very excited to see where this ends up going. So not something I imagine, not something one of the most backwoods states in our union would have not imagined this would have been. This is something that I thought those crazy loonies in California would have done, or maybe some of those folks up there in the city, up in New York City would have tried to do, not here in rural West Virginia. And the thing is, it's not like this is like a woke, liberal, progressive thing. I think the idea, personally, I think the reason why they banned the toxic gick is because we are so opposite of progressive. So they're just like, well, wait, what do you mean we're using this new fandangled coloring in our food? Well, that technology is not good. Why would I use that? That could be what it was. That could be the whole reason on why it is that we finally got to the point where things have got so crazy and so silly that the backwards is forward again. I mean, we do live in clown universe. We do live in the clown multiverse where everything is backwards, upside down, bizarre, and insane. Just want you to think about that from time to time. Think about things that make common sense and the fact that common sense is a fucking superpower in this world that we live in. Yes, Kiwi, I forgot your food again, Kiwi. I'll have to go back to the house and get it. Actually, I should go get Kiwi's food at the house. So I'm gonna walk back. We're gonna take we'll do that after we're done. I'm not gonna do it this time. I have to actually figure out where I put the bag of feed before I go all the way back and figure out. I need to figure out where I put my cat feed. I don't know where it is. I probably put it someplace safe. So that means it's lost. That means it's lost, friends. Until it becomes unlost, which it'll be unlost soon because I can usually find most things that are unlost. So anyways, it is, I don't know what day is today. Is today Tuesday? I think today's Tuesday. On a Tuesday. I think it is. Maybe it's Monday. No, I think it's Tuesday. God knows what day of the week it is. I don't know. I think it's Tuesday. Let's pretend it's Tuesday. We're going to pretend it's Tuesday because maybe it is. And if I pretend it's actually the day that it is, then it doesn't feel like pretend anymore. We'll land and make believe. So the reason I say this is because good news, and I'm happy about this, is Lisa gets home on Thursday or somewhere around Thursday, which will be nice because me and Lisa's got some projects we need to work on. And while it is cool, it is nice. You know, sometimes it's nice just having time to myself, even though you guys know that my parents and little brother live here. But it is sometimes nice that I can just not have to worry about the significant other. She's down there helping her friend. She's down there doing her stuff. It's Tuesday. Thanks, Jill. So it is nice, but she will be back on Thursday, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. So Jill, I don't know if you saw this. It's very exciting news. You and Ali might really ask. So West Virginia has officially banned artificial coloring. So by January of 28, no artificial coloring can be used in food or drugs inside West Virginia. It's really cool. really excited and cool about that. It's cool like that. It's cool like that. So very, very fun. Okay, let's see. Got the water. Kiwi's gonna tell me he wants some food, but I have to go get that in a minute. Sorry guys, I'm just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, Jill, is the VPN working? I'm kind of curious. I did some, I refreshed the entire system to make sure everything should be working well. Did you get a chance to test it? Alert 24. Glad to see you working by. Hope you're having a wonderful, lovely day. Okay, no worries. I was just curious if you had tried. So I just want to make sure we're all good. All good in the hood. When do you go to the tell Ollie I said hi. When do you guys go to the Parakeet Islands and play? Yeah, the delay is pretty bad. When do you guys go to the Parakeet Islands? So soon, I think. And I'm gonna go see the sunken heads and the side of the mountain that's gonna slip off and cause the giant tsunami that's gonna make a giant wave that's gonna wash over Florida. Tuesday, nice, nice. So a week from today, okay. So that's cool. What's up, Mr. Ollie? Is the I know that the audio, the chat is laggy, but is the screen laggy? Is it coming out okay? I'm trying something a little different, and I hope it's coming in clear. I'm just curious. I'm shaking things up a bit, seeing what happens. Trying some different things. Because I'm actually streaming. This is being sent from my phone to my computer in the house. So I'm doing good, Ollie. Very good. It's been a good couple. Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's been a good couple of days. I mean, I've had a headache, but just because I've had a headache doesn't mean anything. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Let me get the stuff I need to get the, that's not gonna stay sitting there. I'm gonna put you guys right here for just a second. You guys get to sit right here. That's not gonna, okay, stay there for just a second. I need to get the feed for the buns outside. All of the buns. All buns that we have. I'll get you some more food in a minute, Kiwi. In a minute. You don't like that, guys. Okay. We're gonna go get everybody fed. There's something. Yeah, I don't remember. There's something I was gonna say to you guys, and I absolutely forget it. It just gone poof. Out of my mind. Out of mind. What are the dogs barking? I don't know what the dogs are barking at. Out of mind. Out of whatever. So anyway, so let's go back to what main thing we were talking about. We were mainly talking about how awesome it is that West Virginia is so backwards. It's absolutely so backwards that it doesn't want artificial coloring in our food anymore, which is great. There's some other things that the governments are doing that are not, necessarily hunky-dory cool. But again, I live here in Flat Top, guys. Let me tell you, the rest of the world could crumble. We'll barely know. Again, guys, if you're also you're new, you're guys first time watching, you're jumping in here, you're just like, what is going on with Doc? Who is this crazy farmer hippie that I'm talking with? I'm a master gardener, know a lot about psychology, a hacker, glitcher, video gamer. But really, what we're going to do is this year, the goal this year is I have my garden. We're going to check out my garden in just a bit, but we're having my garden. My garden is 50 feet by 50 feet. I've been doing the math. I've been using the GPTs. I've been using the Googles. I've been using the interwebs. I've been using my books, my friends, everybody else. Our goal is in my 50 by 50 garden plot, I've got it down to, I believe I'm going to grow 850,000 calories in that garden. Why 850,000? So the average human eats 750,000 calories. I want my garden to produce enough food for one person. Now, I don't know if we're going to achieve this goal. It's a goal. It's science. It's science, bitch. And it's, it might not work. It might not work. Okay, you think Twitch is less delayed than YouTube. Okay. It might be. YouTube is not really designed for streaming. It's really interesting. So my first goal is we're trying to the 750, or sorry, the goal to make enough food for one person. That's our first goal. If we can achieve that goal, we've got some step-up goals because I have I can definitely do some expansions on that. And one of the expansions we're going to do is we're going to add fruit trees we're going to add a little micro fruit forest. And along with that fruit forest, we're going to put in some berries, and we're going to put in some probably asparagus and some other stuff right along the edge of that, which will level that up. Then we're going to put bees probably next year. We're going to put bees, and then I might even next year, if it works out well, I might incorporate bees and chickens up there, because if I can incorporate bees and chickens up there, then I can count the eggs as part of the production. And my goal is on my 50 by 50 plot. My ultimate goal is to get to the point where I am doing, let's see, that would be 2 million calories on a 50 by 50 plot. What is 2 million calories? 2 million calories feeds a family of 3 on a 50 by 50 plot. It's going to be a little bit of work. This is not something that is just something you can just let sit and just let be. No, my friends. It is something that's going to require some work, because to get that kind of yield, especially with the beans and with radishes and with asparagus and some of those, you'll have to harvest more than once. And I understand that. But we are going for calorie dense. We are going for tasty. We are going for to show that fuck the man. We can do it. We don't need your help. We can make all the food ourselves. The Illuminati, you're losing. Doc's going to make a plan. Doc's going to show you guys all how to do it. I'm going to teach every one of them. If it works, you guys are going to be here every step of the way. One day a week, we're going to go up. We're going to work on the garden. We're going to talk about what's succeeding, what's failing, what we need to do that's even better, what we need to do that's not working. That's what we're going to do. Very excited about this. And people say, well, yeah, but Doc, but you don't have any meat in there. You're right, I don't have any meat in there. But the thing is you can always trade veg for meat. So if I do any trading of this, we are going to actually we're going to do a subcategory. We're going to do a stretch goals. The stretch goals is going to be our alternative trading. So if we trade any veg, any fruit for other things, we're going to be adding that into the mix so we can see what, including the barter system, the community barter system, we're going to see what kind of ways that we can level up. And so that is my main. I've got lots of goals this year, but you know what? I think all of them are going to go to plan B. They're all going to be pushed to the sidelines, because that is the goal that I want to be a goal. Because if we can prove that I can up there, where we're going to walk up there, and I'll show you guys, if we can prove that we can grow that much food in a 50 by 50 lot. Guys, 50 by 50 is most of you probably can make that happen in your backyard, or if you live over on the other side of the pond, you might be able to get an allotment that can be 50 by 50. If we can figure out a way to do it 50 by 50 and grow enough food for you, and then level it up so you can grow enough food for you and your significant other, then we are changing this paradigm. My goal is to prove to you that we live in a world of absolute abundance, that this idea that we live in a deficiency, that things are hard to come by, that your eggs should cost $12 a dozen, which I know that's not real, but that your eggs that, or that, you know, you can't eat healthy or can't eat organic. What we're doing is we're proving that that is bullshit. And we're proving that the elite want you to believe we live on a flat plane, and the elite wants you to believe that they're in utter control of everything and you don't have any say. We're proving that wrong. I'm going to do that this year. By 2026, you guys are all going to be, I'm going to get many of you, I'm going to indoctrinate with my food propaganda. I'm going to indoctrinate you guys into being part of the funny farm and being able to grow your own food and being able to eat healthy and to be able to live a long, healthy, wonderful lifestyle. Instead of this propaganda, this crazy shilling of poison foods like McDonald's and all this stuff, we're going to change that paradigm. We're going to flip it upside down on its head. And we're going to make you healthier. A healthier, better, stronger, smarter, prettier, cooler, awesomer, funnier version of yourself. That's what we're going to do this year. So stick with me. Follow me around. Join me. Subscribe and like all of my crap. X Dr. Firefly, just about everywhere. If it's not X Dr. Firefly, it's X Dr. Firefly Mavis. To follow along, be part of where the cool kids are. Be part of the anti-Illuminati, the un-Illuminati, the de-Illuminati, the sub-Illuminati. I ran out of words. The re-Illuminati, the dis-Illuminati. The mis-Illuminati, the un-Illuminati. I think I might have already said that one. Okay, yeah, that's just getting silly there. I'll stop it. I'll stop with my silly putting prefixes in front of words. Illuminatiable. Okay, there we go. We're done. Done. We won't continue. We will not continue. Okay, let that water go. Let's go feed. Let's go into the barn and get things accomplished. So what else? What else should we chat about on this lovely, beautiful Tuesday? Well, it's a Tuesday. Everybody's in the club on a Tuesday. I don't know where this club is at, but everybody is there. I know. Because Jake told me that everyone is there. And if you don't get that joke, it's fine. It wasn't meant for you. Okay, so we got our water. I'm going to put you over here. This seems to be probably one of the better places in the barns. In the Kuppenheimer. Which you guys will get to go on a fun adventure in a couple weeks when I take everything out of the Kuppenheimer. And when we have to redo some of the chicken tractors, we're going to be redoing a lot of stuff here on the barn. I've got a lot of different plans. Again, I told you, there's plan after plan after plan after plan after plan set up. I like plans. I'm also lazy and have ADD, so if I don't have a lot of plans, I'll forget. So I just have to have plan on top of plan, so maybe one of them will get done. The only one that I know we're getting done is the just-in-time victory garden, because it's just too cool. All the cool kids are doing it. So if the cool kids are doing it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. So isn't this nice? Me and Jill found this at the Goodwill, or not the Goodwill, at the thrift store up at her house. I just really like this one, man. It's just nice. It's gray. It's lined. It's just comfy. It's just comfy. It's everything a good shirt should be. Okay, let me get that guy. Let me get that guy some water. Yeah, dig for victory. Dig for victory. That's almost as good as fuck for victory. So, which I don't know where that fits in there, but it's just funny. It's what we should be doing. So, it's like victory, peace, man. Victory and peace. All the same thing. I should make my show a little bit more kid-friendly, but it's just, this one's not. Really? Really, buddy? Really? Okay. Yeah, exactly, Illuster, exactly. Whatever it takes. It's all about winning. What is that MAGA thing? We're going to win so much that we get tired of winning? Is that some statement that they say? Is that some corporate brainwashing, some political brainwashing that they're giving us? I don't remember. I think they said something like that. I think there's something cool like that. Okay. Just can't stop winning. I know. And you know how you win is you grow your own food. You grow your own food. You mend your own clothes. You build your own houses. Thrive in 25. I like that, Joe. We need a t-shirt that says Thrive in 25. Okay, let me close this before I forget to close this bunny cage over here, because I am pretty good at forgetting to do important things like closing bunny cages, because this is a new bunny that I don't know where he came from. Okay. Okay, friends. You can't really see me from there, so I'm going to move you guys over here. I'm going to pop you guys right here. So we've got to pop in right here, and we're going to, that's good enough. Good enough. As Ollie would say, good enough for Grandpa. So, anyway, so Thrive in 25. I like that, Jill. I think I'm going to take that. I think I'm going to make Thrive in 25 the statement. We're going to talk about all the way to Thrive in 25. If you guys aren't following me on DLive, come check me out on DLive. But really, guys, if you really want to come over to Rumble. Rumble is where I'm posting all of the cool stuff. And if you guys aren't on Rumble, check out Rumble. So the other great thing about Rumble is you guys get to monetize day one. So if you want to join Rumble, definitely join Rumble. But when it goes down to that bottom and it asks you, who told you about Rumble? What awesome individual on this planet said you need to join Rumble? Please tell them that Doc sent you, X-Sector Firefly, because I don't know, it does something for me, I guess. So we're on Rumble. Awesome. What I like about Rumble, what I really like about Rumble is the fact that I get to monetize it from day one, and I get to do the ad reads, and those ad reads help mean that I get to put some food, means I get to take those ad reads and I get to convert that to food for my ducks and my chickens and all the other fun things that exist. Lavender Ranch, glad to see you here on DLive. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Where did I put my scooper, guys? My scooper is over there. Over there. I got all the ducks in here. All the ducks. So I'm going to, since I have all the ducks. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I needed to figure out if the rats and mouse figure out a way to break into my food. So I'm working on new tactics. I know some of you know the drama that we're going through today about trying to figure out how to reduce the mouse and rat population, because it is rather annoying. Come on, guys. Yeah, it's yeah, I have this stuff that gets rid of, I have this hormone stuff that does a pretty good job, but right now, I don't know if it's just not working as well, or if it's just they're just doing crazier and better. But right now the population, it did not work. So I've got some other additional ideas. We're gonna make a cool rat trap to capture them all, and then either give them to people that want to turn them and feed them to their large serpents, or take them to the back of the mountain and release them on the backside so they're way over there doing stuff, or other things. I've got some other ideas. You guys know, unfortunately, I'm one of those silly people that doesn't like killing things. I know it sounds ridiculous to a lot of you guys. That sounds, and it's ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous to me, but I don't like doing that. And so I'm trying to figure out a humane way to eradicate this population without being a without doing, you know, rat genocide. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this. If you guys are on Trovo, which I no longer stream on Trovo, but if you guys are on Trovo, do not say the word genocide, because they don't like it. I don't know if YouTube likes it or not, but we're talking about rats, so it's not a big deal there. Like real rats. So I don't know if I've watched them. I don't know if I've watched Clark Family Farm on there, but I will check it out. I think I know something a little bit about it, but I will go check it out. So for go outside, ducks. I need to get everybody fed in here. You guys go outside while I feed everyone. Okay. So, why is my turn down for what? That's I was turning it up, so that didn't make any sense that I said that. Sorry, guys. That was just a silly. So in a couple weeks, I'm actually being Sean and Dwayne and other people have been talking about. We're going to start. The podcast will be starting soon. We're going to be talking about the, I don't know what I'm calling the podcast yet. I might just call the podcast Save the World, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to start a podcast. I think some of you guys know this already, but we're going to do a podcast about cool shit and how people can disagree and still be friends, and how you don't have to be an asshole and you can still convince people of other things, and you can, you know, stuff I need to practice at, because I'm very bad at not getting passionate. I get passionate about everything I get passionate about. So figuring out ways to not hate each other. I mean, I don't hate people. There's very few people I hate in this world. I actually can't think of anybody I hate in this world right now. I think all the people I hated are dead. So you can't really hate dead people. I mean, you can. It's just dumb. It's just dumb to hate. It's just dumb to hate dead people. Where was I going with that? Yeah, no, I mean, the idea is we're going to start off with talking about, it's not going to be, we don't want it to be just political. We want to have guests, and we want to have lots of stuff, and we want to talk about lots of fun, exciting things on making the world better, and how you can make your life better, and how you can hang out with your friends and make life better. The idea is, I'm sick and tired. What it is I'm sick and tired of just going through all the places that I go and everybody's just arguing. And they're just not doing things that they should be doing. And I want to have a podcast that no one listens to or no one follows, but that if you happen to stumble across it, you just hear folks just being cool and chill and talking about stuff, and realizing that you can talk about stuff and not agree, and you can still stay friends afterwards. You can just be cool. I don't know if you guys ever remember like sitting around a campfire and hanging out with your friend. You're just like, yeah, talking about this idea. And you're just like, man, that's a fucking crazy idea. But it's okay. It's okay to be a crazy idea. That's what I want to talk about. I want to bring the human back into humanity. So we're gonna do that. I also want to put that, I want to get that more out there in the public. So I'll have to watch my P's and Q's and K's and W's and all the other letters that exist for some reason. And yeah. Guys can tell I'm over here in left field. I'm in the tall, well, I'm a little bit past the tall grass. I'm starting into like the new growth forests. That's how far outside of the fairway I am with what I'm trying to talk about, because I lost the direction I was going, and so I'm trying to get my brain to spin it back into figuring out what I should be talking about, because I don't remember. I don't remember. Ah, chicken. Ah, chicken got it. Oh, coming up in a couple weeks, no, probably in a week or so, we're going to be doing a class on seed starting soil. I'll be doing the class here on DLive and Rumble. So if you're interested, just stay tuned because I'm going to break it all down. I'm going to give you guys my super secret recipe, which isn't super or secret, but it's an awesome recipe that I use on how to make seed starting soil. We're going to break it down. We're going to talk about why I use it. I've been using it for the last couple years. It's why I teach the class of it and how you don't have to pay those crazy lots of monies. All the monies. You don't have to pay all the monies to the Lowe's or the Home Depots or the garden stores, and how you can just make all of that yourself. So we're going to talk about the monies and how to save the monies and how to grow your own foods with making your own seed starting soil for germination, for optimum germination. And not germination like eradicate, a particular group of people, not that kind of germination. Like, not the germination, but germination. Yeah, show me the monies. All the monies. Which, if you're a farmer, you understand that show me the monies is a really funny term, because if you do any type of farming, you ask to show the monies because you've not seen it before. You're just like, what? There's monies? I do this and there's monies? That's amazing. So, okay. Sorry guys, I'm a little silly today. I don't have a headache, so it's awesome. So I feel a little silly because I don't have a headache. I feel silly. I feel being a little silly. Oh, I listen to Foo Fighters in here. I like me some Foo Fighters. Got this interesting station down here. It's 106.7. It's ran out of this high school. And they're very interesting music. They play a lot of 90s music. So I'm thinking that the teacher or something that runs that must be close to my age or something. But it's very interesting. Come on, guineas. Get out here, guineas. Guineas. Guineas, go. Go, guinea. Oh, gosh. Come on, guinea. This is not a guinea house. Okay, thank you. So, come on, kiwi, out. Come on, kiwi. Okay. Spring has absolutely sprung. I can't say it's officially spring here yet because I have yet to see the red-winged blackbird, and the red-winged blackbird is how I officially call spring here in southern West Virginia. So when I see a red-winged blackbird, that is my official, so yeah. Okay. Okay. Bunnies are fed. That barn's fed. These guys are fed. I got one bunny I got one more bunny I need to feed. And then we're going to go walk out to show you guys the just-in-time victory garden and show you guys where everything's coming about and how, what the current plan is and how it should be pretty cool, hopefully. And how we're going to we're shooting for just under 1 million calories to be made. So, and then later on this afternoon or evening, I'm going to come and fix this stupid thing that my plan that didn't work. It was supposed to stop the mousers from getting into the feed, but I failed at it. So we're going to have to go to plan number C, which I don't know what plan number C is, but that's the plan we're going to go for. Let me get these guys a little bit, well, you guys can't see me. That's not the best angle to be. We'll put you guys back up in this angle. So, all right, we're gonna come here. Move it back up here. Okay. So, okay, bunnies, and then this water that I have sitting here, I need to remember to put back into the cages where I pulled the water out, because these guys are going to be thirsty, and I want to make sure that they have the water that they need. They're fresh, clean water to drink, because that's what they want. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm looking for. Yes, Kiwi, I hear you. It'll be there just a second. Quacky, quack, quack, quack. Okay, where did I put the... Too much water, I'll spill it. Being organized is not something that I am naturally good at doing, so I need to force myself to be better at it. Okay, let's get some feed. I'll come feed you in a few minutes, Kiwi. I'm sorry I forgot your food in the house. I was not thinking. Okay, got you here. Gotcha. And I'm spilling food. The rabbits don't like when I spill food. The ducks like when I spill food. But, come on, camera, really? Really? Kiwi, really? Everybody's this everything has to be under my feet at the same time. Everybody's around. I got both hands full. I'm spilling food, spilling water, ducks under my feet, a cat under my feet. Just chaos. It's pandalirium, guys. Pandalirium. Okay. Let's go get this in here. Ducks and guineas. All that kind of good stuff. Yeah, Kiwi is he's our little barn cat. He's a good little cat. Awesome. Nice little dude. But I forgot to bring the food. Look at Guinea. Come on, Kiwi. Let's go. Jump out. Okay. Okay. So, head on out. Let's head on out to the garden. Guys, it's still so weird. I'm still telling you, it's still so weird to think that I don't have to feed Sylvia. I still have not got used to that yet. It's still a This is what I was trying to do. So that's where she used to be. Why do we have a server? What's going on? What's going on? I won't be able to see chat. Okay, we're back to my regularly scheduled programming, I guess. The interwebs did not want me to talk about Sylvia, which is fine. That's fine. I didn't want to talk about it anyways. So we're heading out to the just-in-time Victory Garden. You walk past. I should have screened. I should have. You guys should have went to it right back and. Okay, heading to the just-in-time garden. We're going to break down all of the wonderful things that we're doing in the garden so you guys can see and understand and enjoy. Look at my, I'm going to move this over to the garden soon. I just don't know when. Why are we saying no? Okay, we should be back. We're looking at me or the dummy. I'm not sure. By the way, there's one of my cool hats. I've got a few more of the OG hats left. If it's something you're interested in, hit me up. There'll be a description in the links below. And check them out. But let's head on over here to the Victory, just-in-time Victory Garden. It's a JVC. Okay, so as we get it prepped, this is my latest raised bed that we put in. It's a, yes, it is a old hutch top. Got this wood here because that's where the fence is going to go. We're going to plant corns and the peas and the beans along this fence line here with the cemetery. They're going to watch over it. We've got a cattle fence little thing in there. I don't know what I'm doing in loops yet, because we're going to do something cool in loops. And we've got this fence, and we've got the other fence here, and I'm going to grow stuff along this fence until I can make this fence a permanent fence. We're going to put potatoes in there, and then this is the hugel culture back. This is where we're going to do all the hugeling, and it's going to be piled up there. I'm going to keep piling it up until it gets nice, and then we opted for bringing a greenhouse here, and then we're going to put a greenhouse. I'll put some plastic up top, and this will be my greenhouse. And then I've got the cool wagons to be able to grow some stuff that I want to grow in pots. And we're going to extend all of these raised beds. And then I've got this big open area right here that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. But we're going to be doing the maths, all of them. And there's lots of maths. We're going to be doing all the maths. And with all the maths, we'll be figuring out how to make it work so we can grow almost 1 million calories. Lots of potatoes, lots of potatoes and lots of sunchokes and artichokes and radishes and corns and peas and beans and beets. Might try to throw in some sweet potatoes and winter squash and summer squash and arugula. And there's some other things that I can't remember right there off the top of my head that we plan on putting up in theirs. So it'll be good. And then we're gonna, tobacco. We're gonna put tobacco all around the outside. The reason for the tobacco is to help keep the deers away, all of them, because there's lots of them. Oh dear, there's lots of deer here. I'm gonna try to keep all of them away. So we will see. Anyways, friends, I am starting. My energy level was here when I started, and now it's getting to here, and I can feel the energy meter drop. I wish I had I need a little code for that so I can like push it in. So like when I feel my energy meter dropping, I can like push a button and it drops. There's so many cool things I'd like to do live on the stream to turn this more into like, you know, a full presentation, a video game presentation. But right now I can just tell you. So energy level's dropping. Need to get some coffee, need to get some tea, probably need to get some protein. I don't think I've eaten yet today. Probably not. So probably my intermittent fasting always kicks my ass this time of day anyways, since they stopped eating at about 8 o'clock yesterday, the last time I've eaten. And then I'll eat. I try to go one meal, but every day's like this when I feel extra down and out, I'll probably go and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, get some protein, get some sugar, get some fruits. So, anyways, friends, that's really about it. Thanks for joining me. If you missed what this whole thing was about, the thing I'm super excited about Southern West Virginia right now is the fact that West Virginia is officially banned artificial coloring in our food and our drug. It goes into effect for the chitlins, to the kids. It goes into effect for them on August, and it goes into effect for the rest of the population on January 1, 2028. So that's really cool. So anyways, friends, thanks for joining me on this fun adventure. I'm going to go in, get something to eat, bring Kiwi his food because I can't forget to do that, and all that stuff. So thank you guys for joining me. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I might jump on and play video games later. So if you're interested in video games and you're watching me on Rumble or on the YouTubes, it's Blue Apple 2. I might play Blue Apple 2. So it's Blue Apple 2 everywhere. Or if you're watching me on the Kicks or the D Lives, it'll be right here later this evening. Anyways, friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.